I'm hopefully not going to make the same mistakes I made on the last one, where it turns out it was the Hairy Hands Legend bridge that I almost stacked it on. So let's hope that this time it's different. Oh, sugar. Right, as I go into a really tight corner. Welcome to SULKNATIONtv. In this video, I'm back on Dartmoor on another drive out, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it already. We've only been on it for about 10 minutes, and it's great. Just like last time, I'm behind 3 Subarus, but unlike last time, the blue WRX isn't here, and it's been replaced by a earlier gen Legacy GT, which is stunning. So 2 import Legacy GTs in front of me, and the amazing Forester XT, the modified, beautiful red beast. And I'm thoroughly enjoying myself already. I don't enjoy the fact that they've got 4-wheel drive and I don't know. It should be less foggy, if it's foggy at all, compared to last time, which wouldn't be hard. And it's a true test of, oh dear, and we've got horses, so it's a true test of everything that you, oh, it's a horse kicking another horse. That's not good. I don't know if that's on camera, but that was savage. Horses are savages, man. I can't compete around these corners. So why try to compete? I can't, I'm not going to. That was the mistake I made last time. That's why, as I found out later, that the bridge I almost lost it on was the bridge of the Hairy Hands Legend. Oh, that was too close. And yeah, so the Hairy Hand, whatever it is, almost beckoned me to my death last time. So let's hope it doesn't happen this time. Just leave it in second for a minute, because this is tight. What you may notice from the point of view camera is that I'm moving into the middle of the road a lot. And that's because the conditions of the roads are wet. They're not terribly wet, but they're wet enough. And being front wheel drive, not 4-wheel drive, I've lost traction a few times already before being on camera. And that isn't good. So when there isn't any cars in front of me, like I lost traction on a cattle grid earlier, not that time, but I will be driving in the middle of the road at points during this video and deal with it, because you're not me, you're not in this car, you're not driving these roads, and you'd understand if you were driving these roads. But this drive out, this is the second one I've been on, they are a true test of your ability as a driver and of your car's ability. If you don't feel at one with your car by the end of one of these, then you're doing something very wrong. I felt absolutely like I was learning everything I could learn about my car on the last one of these. I enjoyed it so much. It was the right amount of terrifying and the right amount of pure exhilaration that I don't get often enough. Maybe because I'm 38, I don't know. But cars are like one of the only things that give me that sort of true individualistic emotion of just engagement and enjoyment. And yeah, it's a really enjoyable thing to be part of. It really is, and I appreciate the fact that Johnny invited me along to the last one. I get on with everybody that I've met on them so far. Steve, or as he likes to be referred to as Stove, in the Legacy GT in front of me, top bloke. We clearly have quite a lot in common, and yeah, I mean, it's a privilege to be behind the cars that I've got in front of me and the MX5 behind me. All of the cars that are here today, you know, they are excellent Japanese machines, and I'm very much happy to be part of this drive out crew. It's truly enjoyable. At the moment, not that enjoyable because we've got a camper van in front of us, which you don't really expect on a Saturday night on the middle of the moors. Like during the day maybe, but at night, no, come on. And we are abiding by the rules of the road, and none of us are overtaking him, because that would be an asshole thing to do. Although it would be nice if they had the same sort of feeling towards us and would let us just pull in and let us overtake, but that's, you know, sort of camper van drivers, isn't it? Oh, he is moving over. He's moving over. Oh, he's indicating. Is he going? Oh, he's gone. Now listen to the sounds of these cars. There is a car coming up on the other side of the road. My in-laws live up here, so hopefully it's not them. Because, you know, I don't really want to have to say anything like, oh yeah, I've been driving quite fast near where you live, and I didn't pop in for a cup of tea. They might be offended, although it is 9:15, so they're probably in bed. Probably. Here we go. Take the bridges in the middle. That's how you do it, Al. That's how you do it. Not thinking you're taking the racing line over them, and then finding out that you were nearly bottomed out and come off the road. So what I'm really using this drive out to do is to learn the next bit of information that I'm looking for with this car. Now, I've got parts that are ready to go on it. I've got some that are still on order that I'm still waiting to receive, such as my EBC brake kit and my ultra race and strut brace. But I've got my ARB, and that's going to be fitted soon. So this will be the last drive out that I do without this enhanced, upgraded ARB. And yeah, I'm going to be comparing and contrasting this drive out with the next one, because my car will be more ready by then. It does make me appreciate just how good this car is now, and I've barely done much to it. So when I've done more to it, wow. Listen to this sound, people. Crazy, crazy sound. And the smell of oil. I'll let the Subarus go right ahead, because I can't compete with them. Like, the speed is one thing, but the controllability of these four-wheel drive beasts compared to my front-wheel drive, and the MX5's the same. You know, we can't compete with four-wheel drive Subaru, modified Subaru goodness. You know, they're all packing over 300 brake horsepower. I've got about 200. Oh, here it is. This is where I nearly crashed. So I'm going to drop down to third and take it like a big wuss, because I did nearly lose it. There we go. And I've taken it much, much slower, because I want to get home to my wife and child. Ooh, car on the other side of the road. Now, one thing that my car isn't good with is the steering. The steering is, on these roads, just about bearable. I don't want to say awful. I don't think it is awful. I think it's just not great. Yeah, went over that faster than I planned. But yeah, the steering, I mean, it's not engaging, it's disappointing, it's not terrible, but it's also not great. So it is a little bit, let's just say it's not confidence inspiring. I think that's probably a better way of putting it. The steering in this car does not inspire confidence when you're driving fast on windy roads. But yet at the same time, annoyingly, you start losing patience with the steering and going, oh, this is crap, this steering. You start losing patience, and then it loads up and is actually great. And we've got some more Dartmoor ponies on the road. So, as with last time, we are very, very, very careful with this. I think the responsibility is great. I mean, none of us are going to take risks. We certainly don't want to hurt any wildlife in any way at all. So, you know, it's about patience, it's about being clear and letting people know what's happening, and that's what we're doing. Oh God, and they're all coming. Whoa, he's a beast. Look at that. Big cow in the road. It's Dartmoor. Big cows in the road. Excellent. Right. I mean, the cow would, you know, defeat the car, but ultimately would lose the battle at the same time. It'd be like when a bee stings you. Man, we've come out when all the beasts are out. Hello, mate. Oh Christ, another massive Highland cow. Jeez. As you can tell from that bit, my window's down because I wanted you to hear the noise of those cars, because my car makes no noise. No noise at all. This is just going to be a brief interlude. Those cars make good noises. My car makes no noise. Those people stood in that town were like, ah, look at these guys. Modified group of Japanese cars coming through. Oh, and a Honda Accord. It's a very nice Honda Accord. I love this car. And we're at our destination, which is great. Let's get out and chat to the boys. So yeah, I've just returned home. That was an awesome journey. It was really, really fun. That drive out was better than my first one. The car was great, and it was a privilege to go out with the 5 cars that turned up. Johnny's Forester is incredible. The 2 Legacy GTs are beautiful cars as well, and the MX5 behind was just, you know, it's a cool little car, and all of the guys involved, brilliant. They're all top lads, they really are. But anyway, another Dartmoor drive out, another really enjoyable experience, and an awesome car-based chat at the end of it. Why not? So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel. It means a hell of a lot to me, so please do that. Go and find me on Facebook, SULKNATIONtv, and also on Instagram under Project Sulk. And until the next time, I've been me, you've been you, and well done for that.